He is a special talent, AB de Villiers, and his South Africa side began their quest for a first World Cup trophy in Hamilton. The Proteas took on neighbour Zimbabwe in an African derby. Over the next hour, we'll show you the best of the action. With Australia and New Zealand sealing dominant wins to kick off Pool A, this was the first game in Pool B. India, Pakistan, the West Indies, Ireland and the UAE are the other 5 teams in the group. Zimbabwe captain Elton Chigumbura won the toss and he decided to put South Africa into bat. The Proteas had a fully fit squad to choose from, with Farhan Behardine getting over a slight niggle. Their three-pronged pace attack of Steyn, Morkel and Philander was supported by one specialist spinner in Imran Tahir and 2 part-timers in Behardine and JP Duminy. Zimbabwe had some familiar faces in their lineup, such as Brendan Taylor, Chigumbura and Hamilton Matakadza. Matakadza, though, is playing in his first World Cup 14 years after his debut. So South Africa batted first. This is what happened.
Finds the gap, yes. Again, this will test the outfield. Goes for 4. First boundary then of the innings.
A little bit of width and a foolish length here from Payangara. And Quinton de Kock doesn't miss out. There we see it full length drifting across him. Placement's really good.
Chigumbura then makes a change. Extra cover catching again. Just one slip in. And picks out the man. Perfect captaincy, great captaincy, and a perfect start for Zimbabwe. De Kock goes.
Chitara has his man. A wonderful change of field. Second slip taken out, short cover put in place. The next delivery, perfect length from Chitara. It just holds up in the surface. De Kock can't get over the top of the bounce. All he can do is just chip it to that man and come a comfortable catch. Here we have a see it, perfect length. Goes on the drive, doesn't get to him. Good catch. Zimbabwe have got their first wicket on the board. De Kock, he has to go. Goes for 7. South Africa 10-point.
Beautiful shot, high-class shot. And somewhere near his best.
We talked about the possibilities, and I mentioned this is one that Hashim Amla likes to execute, and he does it superbly this time around. Outside the off stump, whoops it square with those wrists of his, behind square. This outfield we've seen, you won't be able to chase it down. Placement was superb. It's a bit of a release for the South Africans. Takes a little bit of pressure off.
Big shout, and it's gone. Chitara gets another. Hashim Amla walking across to Buff du Plessis, is thinking of going upstairs. He's not sure. He thinks it's a bit high, perhaps. 10 seconds to go. He's got to decide. Yep, there's the decision. He's going to go upstairs and have a look. Took some time, did Rod Tucker, think about it, and the no ball, absolutely no trouble there for Tendai Chitara. Where does it hit him? It looks high. You look at that, you think, oh, that's a bit high, but you remember the decision was given as out. So in going to find out by going upstairs, if it's going anywhere near, as in anywhere near clipping, then it's a bit of trouble for Hashim Amla. Missing. Bouncing over the stumps. I was saying, you'd see that top one, that top red. Didn't want it to be. If you're Hashim Amla, you're standing there, you're hoping and hoping that it's not just clipping the top of the bales. Ballin! Straight through. He's fallen over as well. Well, I hope that's not his celebration.
You see it was bowled. Yeah, it's a big wicket that you were just saying earlier on, Tom, that started getting on with it. And like I said, if you lose another wicket here, it's going to put the brakes on even further.
I reckon he just slipped over. He slipped over and just didn't get up from there. It's Hashim Amla who's gone. It's a couple of wickets down now for South Africa. 21 for 2. Good shot. Maybe the Villiers get to the pitch. And it looks it's gone all the way as well. He'll just check it. Will Ron Tucker. Intent from the South African captain.
That's a fantastic shot.
Shot. He had to adjust Davy de Villiers, and it's not a classic cricket shot, but he's got it away to the boundary. Hit it well enough. 4 runs.
Yeah, Palmer. We see the shot again. AB coming down the wicket. Put short and pulled by AB for 4.
A shot. That's a terrific shot. He smashed that away. That's a big one. That's the start of potentially what we're going to see here through the middle stages of this game.
Just through the line. Easy as you like it, and don't need to do this all the time, but just now and again. Get the captain to change his field around, get the bowler to change his length, and make him think that you're going to do some damage.
Well, he should have no fears. He's a huge individual, du Plessis. He's got wide shoulders. That's out. That's out. Yes, he's given him. Well, he's been strangled down the leg side here. Chigum, it's his lucky day. The wicket of du Plessis.
He's not changed his line or length. You've got to give credit to Chigumbura. A couple of balls ago, down the wicket came du Plessis, hit him over mid-off. But he's kept bowling at the stumps. Du Plessis looked to go across the stumps once again, and that's off the middle of the bat. What a break.
Well, they want to check something here. I think it's the no ball. Can't believe it. Surely he's safe. Yes, he's safe, and he's going to have to go.
That's the lucky break that Zimbabwe wanted, and they've been working hard for it. They deserve it. Du Plessis out for 24, 3 for 67.
Pitched him for a no ball here, first up.
Free hit. Free hit. That's the last thing you want.
Big one. Yes, he's got that. He's got it all the way. That's a 6, the maximum. Some poor catching. That was there for the taking, Russie.
I've seen quite a few drop catches these last few days. And some brilliant ones in the crowd as well. But how poor is this? 7 runs off 1 ball, and it's against the new batsman. Miller straight away onto 9 off 5. This is what you don't want. Silly mistakes.
Oh, shot. Has he got enough of it, though? Yes, he has, but he's come back inside for some handy work, and I think he's got his man.
Great presence of mind. Irvine, the fielder. Craig Irvine. Wonderful effort.
The umpire's going to have to check it, I'm sure. But what a great piece of work.
It's de Villiers. It's the big man. Beautifully bowled.
Well, he's only half hit it. That was his trouble. Hasn't really thrown the kitchen sink at it. Just chipped it up. We see here, and we see this quite often now. Takes the balance step, throws it inside, takes it outside the rope, comes back in nicely, and he's got his man. There's no question. He's going to have to go here. That's a huge wicket of de Villiers.
Great presence of mind. Look at that. He was leaping in the air when he initially took it. Well, de Villiers is hanging around. They want to have a good look at it, but he's out. That was well done by Craig Irvine. Gone for 25. Now under pressure, South Africa, 83 for 4.
$100 up now. 100 for 4 from 24. It represents a great effort from Zimbabwe's bowlers.
Slow ball drags it down, and it's got it nice and fine. So much needed boundary for JP Duminy. Cut across that delivery, 127 kilometers per hour. Duminy just trying to swivel, try to get it fine. Probably wasn't thinking of getting it that fine, but it's worked out well for him. Man, it finally looks pretty square.
Yeah, wonderful.
Picks up a boundary, short in length, and he's onto it quickly. A much needed boundary for South Africa. David Miller, so strong through the offside. Didn't need any second opportunities. He jumped onto this half chance. See, it just opens the face, places it superbly. Everyone up on the offside. So he's been waiting for one of those deliveries for a long period of time. Gives width, and Duminy cashes in, places it superbly behind square on the offside. And pick up a boundary.
That brings us out. South Africa's 150 in the 34th over.
Well, South Africa with his flag, he's ecstatic. It's been few and far between have these boundaries today. With a little bit more pace on the ball from Mazakatsa compared to the spinners who've been operating.
Smack, gone all the way, right out of the middle of the bat. So just dragged down to finish the over. 65 for 4.
How easy was that? Just picked it up, Miller. We mentioned a small ground.
So Miller's up 54 Miller. He's played really well. Just read the game situation perfectly. And along with JP Duminy, he's now positioned his team in a position of strength, really. They've now got a chance to finish the remaining overs. $100 partnership up then, of just 115 deliveries.
Ladies and gentlemen, that brings up the 100 partnership between
Gone a long way. Man in the deep, no chance.
The first loose ball from the leg spinner, who's been very impressive into his 8th over. Mangozi. Miller doesn't miss out. He's been waiting for those. Powerful is he?
40 overs gone then. 193 for 4. And 50 for JP Duminy. Gone again. It's not a big boundary, and that's out of the ground. So we're going to have to pick that off the road. So 3 big sixes in the last few overs for David Miller. He's beginning to motor now. 200 up.
He enjoyed that. 200 for South Africa.
And it will go for a boundary. Hit so powerfully, hit so firmly by Miller.
Good shot. Worked onside, and it's gone wide enough of that man at square leg. 4 runs.
Yeah, he's dragged it down here. He's been good today. Really, really solid. Malcolm Marshall-like kind of action.
the 150-run partnership between David Miller and JP
Drag
Duminy.
them down. Duminy really quick hop onto that one.
152 now, the partnership, and it's better than a runner ball. It just illustrates to you how well both Dumini and Miller have gone. It was difficult when they walked into bat. The surface kind of made it difficult. The Zimbabweans bowled well, and they did bide their time and make sure that they stayed together, didn't hit a boundary for ages, but still were able to cobble it together. Oh,
it's got to be wide. No, it's a no ball.
No ball for height, so not a free hit.
Just gets it wrong on that occasion. That's smashed away. That's where you get it wrong. Really wrong. That's 243 for 4.
Dumini this time. Yeah, full toss and able to put that away. And they'll be looking to be severe.
Again, he gets it wrong.
Missed the Yorker, and Miller says he'll have a go as well. 6 runs.
The execution of these balls now just absolutely key. They get it slightly wrong here with these teensy little grounds. It's going to go, and it's going to go big. Oh, shot. Oh. Terrific shot, into out. Almost goes to maximum as well. Miller now pulling, absolutely getting into his full stride here.
It's a beautiful shot. He's difficult to bowl to. He really is when he's in this sort of mood, especially when he's set himself up. Now dominating the bowling. On to 98, and it's from just 79 deliveries, David Miller. Oh, gone.
He's got away with that.
For 4.
Unbelievable.
Right, Miller 99. There it is. It's a second one-day international 100 for David Miller. Coming on as a batsman, not just a basher at the end. He's repaired the innings here for South Africa, and his teammates appreciate it. He's played really well. 262 for 4. Oh, it's in the gap. It's in the gap. It's gone for 4. He mishit it. He was thinking 6. It'll take 4 though.
Well, I'm just going to put my safety belt on here so I don't get up out of my seat anymore. This is going to be really exciting stuff.
It's in the gap. That's 4.
It's too easy, wasn't it? There's no flapping around there. Just stroked it through point. And that's gone as well.
The thinking is right. The execution's what's letting them down. That's the difficulty for Chatara here, looking for the Yorker. It doesn't quite get there. And JP Dumini able to put it away. Oh, that's a big hit. That's a very big hit. 6 runs.
Well, I tell you what, Bommy, this has got nothing to do with the wicket, this. What we've seen here is low, full tosses, just absolutely hippie balls for the last 2 overs.
Oh, gone for 4.
Well, 10 off 2 balls. This is just hitting at its best.
Oh, dear.
Wow! That's right out of the stadium. Oh, folks. I'm sorry, the seatbelt's off here. That's gone all the way. That's a massive hit. Well, on you come, Umpy. On you come now. We need some change of balls here. Quick for this game. Starting to really crank it up.
That's in the air and over backward point, gone for 4. Can't bowl that side, it's got nobody on the fence that side. It's just too wide. 300 comes up for South Africa.
Well, he's dealing in nothing more than boundaries at this stage now. 24 runs off this over already. Could it be that we finish with another maximum as well? Because I think he's in the mood.
Oh, 6 and 6 more, and that's well hit. Straight back over his head. It's 30 off that over. That's 650. 15 balls. Look at that. It's got quicker and quicker and quicker. 308 for 4. Just over. 4 runs to Duminy. Yeah, bat not going so well, but he'll be happy it's gone for 4.
JP Duminy. Can he? Can't he? I think he can.
You think he can? You heard of the commentator's curse?
No, that's not going to happen. He's going to get it here today. I've got the vibe, I've got the feeling. I'm going to back myself.
Oh, what a shot to bring it up.
Some innovation.
What a shot to bring it up. 102 now is JP Duminy. A really important player this side. A really important innings here. Applauded by his teammates because these are important runs. Good shot. Good sound up the bat, that. And it's gone all the way again. 6 runs. Oh, has he caught it? Yes, he has, in the crowd.
Well, holy moly. That's his day. No wonder he's going absolutely berserk. One hand. Woo. Let's have a good look at this, hey? This is a cracker. He's even attracting the ladies now that he's $1 million man. That has gone in just too easily.
Yeah, wow.
Too easily.
Oh, never mind the distractions.
I tell you, he spilled his beer. That's the unfortunate part about it, but he won't mind. He's still spilling it.
I reckon it's coffee.
It could well be. Maybe that's why he's sharp.
In the gap, gone for 4. Just the way to finish for the South Africans. What a partnership this has been between David Miller and JP Duminy. 256 they put on, came together when South Africa were 83 for 4. And it's off just 186 balls. Last 10, 146 runs. Quinton de Kock, 7 from 16. Amla, 11 from 26. Duplessis, 24 from 32, and De Villiers, 25 from 36. Difficult right at the start. A look at the bowling card then. 1 for 73 and 1 for 71. Panyanga and Chatara, they bowled well up at the front and would have been quite pleased with getting South Africa 83 for 4, but that's where it ended. In the follow-up, you think of the spinner coming into the attack, and it didn't quite happen for him, and the partnership continued. So Zimbabwe need 340 runs if they're to win this, their first game of the World Cup. Shot. Short and put away for 4. Ends the first. 6 without loss.
Wow. That came from nowhere. It's got it just wide of mid-on. A lot of time.
6 runs off first over.
Nice shot. Really well played that by Samunora Chibaba. Down the ground and gone for 4. Shouts of catch it. It's not going to be caught. It's gone fine. Off the edge, 1 bounce and 4. That's a nice shot as well. It's on the pads. And Vernon Philander, lots of work to do. Can't stop that from going for 4. It's 4 runs. Nicely played. It was full and wide, and he was happy to get forward and drive it over the covers. 4 runs. It's nutted him.
Evasive action.
And it's gone for 4 leg buys.
So though no shot offered, we'll take evasive action. The runs are credited. 4 leg buys. But they'd be off the bat. 4 leg buys. Chibaba deals in boundaries.
He decides very late that he's got to try and get under that. Bowen! Little inside edge, I think, as well. Dragged onto that off stop.
This looked like picking a wicket every time, Philander. A lot to do with that fuller length he bowls. Feet going nowhere. That good length is so difficult for batsmen to judge with, to get on that front foot, get a good stride or get on the back foot. Brief innings to an end for Raza Butt. First wicket down for Zimbabwe at 32. Raza gone for 5.
And we'll race away very quickly. Misdirected first ball. It's only leg buys, but it was quick.
But I would like to see his terrible misfeeling there.
That du Plessis, unusual. They're so good in the field. I don't know if he got a dodgy bounce or not, but you'd still expect him to stop that. Just the extra pace already from Steyn.
Yeah, very unusual from him.
He'll go as well to the boundary. Again, that extra pace. He's slightly off on his first over into the attack. 8 gone then, 47 for 1. Short again and dealt with this time. Well, you'd say it's just fractionally short. So no real pace in the surface.
That's the thing on this type of wicket. I think, Nick, you know yourself that if you just hang back that little second or 2 longer, you could just hit through it. Especially with Steyn's pace, it's not really going to do anything on that wicket.
The selectors, if not the chief selector, short and dealt with. Boundary then to finish the over. 6 runs from it, 71 for 1.
You ask us a question, and we'll tell you an answer. That's a great shot. Smack that away.
Mazzucato is onto this in a flash. Monemoko, if he does stray and err, it's often back of a length. And on a surface like this, it's a little bit slow. Off the front foot, he's executed that superbly. Just whooped it away.
Well, again, he smashed that away. Strays a little time, this time a little wider.
Down the wicket and executes superbly. Places it well. Another boundary.
Oh, lovely. Innovation.
.50 for Chibaba. He's been superb. On the job, his 10th ODI 50.
Yes, he's pinned the ears back, but it's gone high. Has it got the length, though? Yes, it has. It's Got him again. That's going to be 4 more. Smart batting here. Good timing, good match awareness. Starting to really build into this partnership now.
Oh, now did it carry? Well, he looks disappointed, Imran Taher. I don't know if it quite carried. 118 for 1. Did this carry? Maybe just, maybe. That is a good shot. What a shot that is. Dale Steyn just to march down the track and whack him back over his head for 6.
I'll be interested in the reply. You can't do this to Dale Steyn.
His reaction. So, okay, game on here.
That was just a good shot. Masakadza, he gets to 50 as well, or 47.
Yep, fantastic innings. Backing up Chibaba. So 54 for Chibaba and 50 now for Masakadza. It is a pretty benign surface, you have to say, but boy, they play well. They really have, these two. Oh, needs to find the gap and does. It was in the air for quite some time, but hit powerfully enough. A long, long way. Has it got the distance? Not quite, I don't think. I think it's an excellent catch in the deep from JP Duminy.
It's Chibaba, man to go. He's done the job. Imran Taher and gets that big celebration out. Shot was on.
We're just having another look at it. Let's just keep an eye on the feet. I think it's okay. Yeah, it's more than okay. He's done it brilliantly. We've already seen a brilliant catch from Zimbabwe in the deep. We've seen another one there from Duminy, and it's exactly what he needed. It's exactly what South Africa needed. Played really nicely though. Chibaba can be pretty pleased with his day. 64 from 82, 137 for 2. Gets enough of it to beat the man at mid-wicket. Another powerful shot to the boundary. This time it's Masakadza. Short ball just not working today for Dale Steyn. This time controlled well enough. Perhaps not quite with the control of the previous one, but a wry smile for Dale Steyn. The shorter he bowls it, the further it goes for now. Beautifully played, wonderfully well played. Just lofted really over extra cover. Cool, that is a shot. Just dispatched down the ground.
That's a great shot.
Well executed. The key to this is the placement. The delivery was slightly quicker from JP Duminy. And have come out of the flat trajectory. He gets that foot nicely across. He wants to get it as fine as possible, and you can just see him scoop it. And the placement is superb. Short, pulled away. This could be out. No, one bouncing into the boundary. For a moment there, David Miller felt like he was going to get underneath that. Also brings up the 50 partnership between these two. 51 from 49 deliveries. See, it's dragged down. Masakadza goes on the pull, doesn't get the contact he was after, and David Miller has to pull out late. Oh, that's got to hurt. Was a chance, but it came very quickly. They're never easy. I don't think Imran Taher even had an opportunity to close his hands.
Oh, when we look at it again, yeah. Oh.
Got him! Chipped away and taken by Hashim Amla. The important breakthrough from Imran Taher. Exactly what South Africa were after. There were a few half opportunities, but they've taken this one, and the relief for the captain, South Africa. South African public are ecstatic. The ones that have come out to watch. And here we see it. Masakadza just trying to hit it straight down the ground. Gets a leading edge. Comfortable catch for Amla. And he's broken the important partnership. Once again, Taher strikes for South Africa in the middle of his one-day internationals.
That's the one that South Africa were looking for. Just what we said earlier, is that he needed to be at the end, be there until the end.
Mazzucato goes for 80, 1-9, 1 for 3.
There you go. Big shot.
Clean as a whistle. Maybe I've got a little wire to him here.
That's a really good shot, that, by Brendan Taylor. 200 comes up. That's a nice shot as well. Percentage that. Mid-off is up in the circle, gives himself some room, backs away, and that's a really good shot for 4. Nice shot. Very nice shot.
Tommy, that's smashed away. That's a beautiful shot. Dale Steyn on this occasion, just over pitches. Ball swinging just a little bit.
Got another wicket. Okay, so we're going to go back upstairs. The wicket, Morne Morkel strikes. The catch taken. Taylor's on his way, so back to Pommy upstairs.
Yeah, big wicket that. Very big. The break works for the South Africans. Morne Morkel into the attack, and he is able to dismiss Brendan Taylor, who's just reaching at that. It's a slower delivery, has totally been done by it. Expected it to be much quicker and was looking to go over the top. Simple catch for Philander. And Brendan Taylor's got to go. He's gone for 40. It's 214 for 4. Oh, that's gone straight up in the air. Williams trying to dispatch that, trying to hit it for 6. Just top edges it, goes straight up in the air, doesn't go anywhere at all. He's distraught, upset with himself.
Well, he's got his hands across the ball. He's trying to hit the ball straight, but his hands have come straight across it. You want to hit down the ground, your hands have got to go towards where the ball wants to go. And Dumini's got his man. Fortunately, he's going to have to leave. Sean Williams dismissed for 8. It's 218 for 5 wickets.
Oh, he's hit that. He's hit that really well. What a shot that is from Elton Chigumbura. 6 runs. 228 for 5. Goes for the shot. He'd been bogged down. And that goes out the ground. 6 runs to finish the over. To spoil the over for Dumini. 2-3-4 for 5. Then perhaps these little boundaries. Yes, he's got it. Tell you what, that looks out. That looks out. He hit it well. He hit it to mid-off. And it's not the man to take on, not in the field. Maybe de Villiers is who was lurking there.
What an athlete. What an arm. Rarely misses. He's out by miles here. Absolute miles.
Here's the confirmation. It'll come in a second. There you go. Out. Elton Chigumbura goes, and it's such a pity for the Zimbabwean side because he can hit it out the ground, and if he just gives himself a chance, gets to those last 5, he don't know what he can get. He's gone for 8. It's 2-3-6 for 6.
Short and picks out the man at mid-on. Simple catch in the end. I think beaten for pace in the end, Irvine.
Banged and short by Dale Steyn, 141 kilometers per hour. One tries to drag it, needed to drag it a touch wider, didn't manage to do so. Comfortable catch for de Villiers. So he goes for 13, 240 for 7.
Swing, man in the deep, but finds the gap, needed to. And oh yes, brilliant catch. I said should be out. It was an excellent catch in the end by A.B. de Villiers. Yes, he continues to pick up wickets, Imran Tahir.
And never in doubt, once A.B. de Villiers was the man underneath it, he's so quick, made some good ground and ended up made it into a comfortable catch in the end. Just goes to ground to make sure it doesn't come out. Imran Tahir, he's off on his normal celebration. He loves picking up wickets, knows exactly how to celebrate them. Angara's brief vigil comes to an end. He goes for 4. Zimbabwe, 2-4-5 for 8.
Gone out of the ground. It's at the length ever so slightly wrong and dispatched by Mire.
That was a change-up from Dale Steyn, just 112 kilometers per hour. Oh, well, has the shot been executed? Just gets a little bit straight into his legs. Mire just flicks it over behind square leg.
Valiant effort, but another boundary. Goes again, same result, this time back down the ground. Excellent batting from Mire. Expensive over from Steyn, 16 from it, 262 for 8. Cool. Take that. What a welcome back to the attack. Perhaps the biggest shot of the day.
That's the biggest 6 of the tournament, never the day, 90. That's gone way back, a tremendous shot. Comes into the attack, Morne Morkel thinking, I'll just hit back of a length. And there it is, back of a length, out the middle of the bat. And it's flown into the tree on the edge of the grounds. Huge, 103 meters. That's the reason why it was a tremendous shot, because it hit the tree.
It's felling the tree. Swatted away. What a catch. What a brilliant catch. They are such a good fielding side. It's the captain, A.B. de Villiers, this time.
So key to have your best fielders in the right spots. De Villiers is the captain, so normally finds himself inside the circle. But he realized the length that Vernon Philander was going to bowl would probably be back of a length. So he put himself in a position where the ball might go. He's a quality fielder, so quick over the ground. And have a look at this. It's smashed, it's hit flat. Doesn't get very high at all. But de Villiers covers so much ground and then launches himself. And while he's horizontal, executes the catch. And he's chuffed.
Solomon Mire then goes for 27 from 25, 272 for 9. Lovely shot. This time finds the gap. No one at deep point. The boundary riders are on the leg side. Gone. Simple catch. Simple return catch for Morne Morkel. So South Africa begin with a win. They were made to work very, very hard throughout most of the day and into the evening. But in the end, 339 for 4 on the board. It was just too much for this Zimbabwe side. They, though, I think, can be pretty pleased with their efforts in the first game of the tournament. They bowled well with the new ball. And 277 with the bat represents an excellent effort.
Yeah, it was a quality performance by Zimbabwe. At one stage, having South Africa 80 for 4, they had them under some severe pressure, and they didn't let up. Only through a wonderful partnership between J.P. Dumini and
Zimbabwe in reply. Pretty good effort. 64 for Chibaba. Thought he played really well. Not Raza's day today. Mazakadze 80 from 74, and Taylor I thought played really well in a difficult time. The run rate was up at 8 and he scored 40 at a run a ball. Then the innings fell away thanks to Dominic Steyn and Philander and Mire with some hard hitting boundaries at the end, 27 from 25. So just falling short, but much to be pleased about. 277. Expect great things from this South African bowling lineup. 2 today for Philander, 2 for Morkel. Surprised Steyn didn't open the bowling and not had his best evening, going at 7.11 runs